Alright, we are back. Alright, let's go finish collecting everything. Yeah, we got 5 more stops to make, and then we can continue on with... okay, we face through the ground.
The world. So do these rays mean something?
You have not left the church in days.
What
Hello.
troubles you?
God will speak to me, I know it. He will show me my true path.
God's light will show him his path. Maybe I can illuminate the lectern somehow to cease his prattling.
God is giving me a sign. If only I could see it.
Okay.
See his light.
A sign? God in heaven, give him a sign. Set him on his true path, far away from me.
Yes. Illuminate me, oh Lord. Illuminate me. Your meaning is unclear, God of gods. Another ray! Is that the sign? An empty lectern. Will you mock the hollow rattle of my sword? The world. So do these rays mean something? Wait, this it must be.
Oh, I didn't even read them.
That should do it. His God has spoken to him at last with my divine intervention.
Alright.
My path is clear. I must throw off the shackles of brotherhood. I will dedicate my life to glorifying God through another.
What?
My account must be one of utmost grace, exhaustive, immortalizing the great acts of the prodigal Aelfred.
Best of luck then.
Oh, thank you, Lord. I will write a blessed manuscript praising Aelfred and his great...
So I have set him on a path to glorify Aelfred. That pompous Saxon. I hope his writing reeks as much as he does.
I love that. Okay. Guess we got that and that. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Nope. What is that key for? Alright. Okey-day. Oh, read the key? Okay, I'm not gonna read that. We are looking for a key, though. A lot of pages. Yeah, I see that key up there. Nothing to get up to there. Oh. Alright. Shoot up. Alright, there's a glass stained window somewhere we need to shoot out. Must be this one. Sundin? Oh. Also, that's the thing we're looking for. Alright, treasure map. Oh. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. Up we go. That. Alright. More stops. Bam and... Bam, bam. We have those two. We are pretty much done. We're done with Wincestre, at least collecting everything. We will still have all the missions here, but hopefully that won't take us too much longer. And then, hey, we can start... Well, no, because I was going to say, well, we can start Hamptonshire, but no, it actually takes us elsewhere. Which means we can do a little bit in the next region. And then once we're done with that, then we can go to Hamptonshire. Also, isn't this like the Avon River? Somewhere. Yeah, isn't Avon River literally just river? Alright. Nope.
I'll help you!
I did not care to watch that. You're so dead, my guy. Alright. Do you wish to try me? Ooh. Well, congrats. You tried me. You got me. So you died. Okay. Alright. Collected. Alright, got that. Aha, Thane's cloak. Man, Wincestre has been completed. Yeah, alright, time to go talk to him. We got nothing left here. But taking care of the people here, within here of Wincestre. Then bam. Alright, yep. Down we go. Oh, he's in the back. Okay. Yeah. Land. Alright.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house.
Yes.
In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Nope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It's you I've come to see.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do. But I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead.
Oh.
As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Oh God. Take me as I am, a lowly
Why
pagan.
deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great
Bam.
is the burden of learning for one so unworthy.
Yes.
But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
I hate him. Okay.
Who am I to meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Yeah.
Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears.
Oh my God.
We're here.
Oh. He's in.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant.
Oh.
Was God's lesson instructive?
You have a fine skill for
Do all the
drama.
priests in Wincestre have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Aelfred King.
Yeah.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
Well, I'm not Danish.
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
Yes.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
Mm.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. Free men eager to kill you.
The Sikhs.
Two
Okay.
now. The Bishop Aelfred is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble
What?
servant of your god. That must sting.
I don't remember killing him.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Wincestre. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
Why would you trust
You have
me?
faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
Gotcha.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You
God.
remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust?
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there.
Okay. I will look into it.
Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Well.
Not yet, great king. But the day will come.
All right. Quill's not trying to remind. Note from King: the Quill lurks in the shadows. They're sparrowhawks stealing secrets. They seek your death. Kill them or be killed. I am ever your devoted servant, my king, and much closer than you know. And the gallows works against justice and perverts your laws. They seek your death. Kill them or be killed. Yep. Oh, so he's not dead. Got it. Jakes leads from the pulpit, God's sheep, in a wolf's skin. Yep, nothing really changes there.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
Alright, fast travel here. The good news about having already visited everywhere, it makes cleanup a lot quicker. Especially at this point, because it's just like, oh, well, we already know where everything is. This way. Or at least we got all the fast travel points, so it's a lot quicker. Alrighty. Ba-dum-bum.
That Selwyn's got some stones on him arresting Aelfred's man. Who rules in Wincestre anyway? Is Aelfred king or not?
Well, you ain't, that's for sure. So keep your mouth shut and do as you're told.
Shut your mouth, yeah? Unless you want yours to rot off in the keep.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they
All right.
have taken him? Someone disagrees
Quill's
with
Manifesto.
Aelfred educating the
Disputation of
people
tutelage. People at Winchester Aelfred would force his reformation upon us. Take your children from the bosom of their family to idle away hours in the company of so-called men of God. For what? So they may read the scriptures, write their names in pig shit. Education for all, a hollow cry when you starve on the streets or die at the hands of Dane raiders. True enlightenment will not come from the Sallow King. It will come from the Order, the Quill. What? Weird. Alright.
Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force.
Mm-hmm.
There must be a garrison in the city. Papers thrown on the fire.
You have
Goodwin covering his tracks.
half-burnt letter.
All
You
the
have
guards destroying evidence.
you've been a
A
thorn.
violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
You've been a thorn in my side long enough, Goodwin. Cease your snooping, or I will use my considerable influence to lock you in the garrison. Not even your feeble king will save you then. The gallows. Alright. Well, we have a pretty good idea. Yep. The gallows appears to have had Goodwin arrested. Yeah, shocker. Not really. Man. Such a weird way to try to get there. Okay, there we go. Alright, so he's up at the main gate. Main garrison. Alright. Let's get moving.
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
Okay. Alright, if we head all the way up. Here we go.
Reeve Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife to be carried out soon.
Alright, so confirmation he's here. He's just what, all the way downstairs?
Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
Yeah. Come on.
King Aelfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Aelfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
I will find your research. Now go, before they find their wolf has fled his cage.
Yep.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Alright, we will meet him beyond the walls. The documents that I've already read up. What's more here?
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
Goodwin's teacher. I've arranged to meet Harold at the tavern under the cover of darkness. He was terrified when I approached him in the open, eyes starting left and right. She thought the very walls were watching us. Harold did not come. I waited for more than an hour, and when I went to his home near Wincestre, the place was torn apart, his belongings gone. 4 others came forward with information on the gallows' identity. 4 have met a horrible end. 2 are hanged in the square on petty charges. 1 was found dead, allegedly after a drunken brawl. Another has fled. 2 who were hanged, the gallows must... The 2 who were hanged, the gallows must be another reeve, I am sure of it. Only we have the power to judge the people of Wincestre. The gallows is a public figure. He outwardly opposed Aelfred's reforms. I do not dare write my suspicions here. Yep, many more pages. Alright, and let's keep moving. Yep, so it's... Can we see her stumbling in a note?
I'll ring the bell. To hell!
Alright, they're all dead. Let's keep running. Please stop looking at me. Hey, yo.
I am grateful for your help.
It's a brazen move to arrest Aelfred's favored reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit
Well, they are.
peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They're
Yeah.
dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven Clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name doesn't rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our 3 heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Aelfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfred was the Sikhs.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
Oh. So what can you tell me the quill?
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
Okay. And the gallows?
What do you know of him?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Yeah.
Reeve Selwyn. Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits.
Well, damn.
End his terror, Eivor.
Got it.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Selwyn, Warden of Faith. Performs executions in the town square of Winchester. Palatinus Selwyn the Gallows. Selwyn came from a rich family where he was used to lording it over servants and serfs alike. He did not take kindly to his father's drinking, gambling, womanizing, and dissipating the family's fortune. He used his lineage with shame and distaste. He had to drag himself up from the filth and shed the moral decrepitude that results in giving the weak freedom. The Order gave him control. Determined to save people from themselves, he set about to enforce the law, enact judgment, and rid the world of human influence.
So terrible a fight.
Bam. Alright. Oh yeah, we should probably level up. I think we're... Man, we're now level 400. Alright, reached the market. Oh. Oh, it's the couple. Dang.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Aelfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence.
Dang.
These prisoners before you do not live by Aelfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfred, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfred was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Damn.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Damn.
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert.
Mm.
May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
Did I save him? I guess not. Well, damn.
There are rats in the grain store, and Aelfred has set the traps. You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearts. You cannot slander and keep your tongue. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our laws, our king's edicts. And so I ask, who has the right to determine the fate of the perverse, if not the goodly people of Winchester? I am but your humble servant.
Bam! Public. That definitely would have been a bonus objective, because they just have that set up so nicely. Hear me?
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Aelfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Aelfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few? To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove.
You grind your heels into the backs of freed men, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
Please take the noose. Ayo.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree. I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
Alright, plucking the quill. Also, should have given us more information on the order. The rake. For the gallows, recall we are both believed to be servants of the Lord. Use this to your advantage. Swift and brutal decisions justified by heaven's decrees. The rake is disguised as doing God's work. Well then.
There's no longer freedom in Winchester.
Yeah. We're working on it, don't worry. Yeah, as long as we act fast.
I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
Alright, he's at the church.
Goodwin, see what he has found on the quill.
Yep. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Alright. Yeah, the fact that they're like, oh, they're the Saiyaks, and you know.
Heart is good medicine.
Ooh.
But a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
Ooh.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
Yeah.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I'll take my reward and go.
Maybe I should take my Dane guild now. Leave you to the snakes that remain.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
Ooh.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
Sure, sure.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
English.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Winchester to arms.
Oh.
Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets. Feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing.
Yeah. Alright. Oh.
I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
I found no charm, lucky or otherwise.
I don't think she would care for money.
For my troubles.
It wouldn't have the same value, would it?
You ugly Dane! May God curse you with boils on your face!
Well, damn.
Spry little mouse, will you lead me to your quill?
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfred's pyre.
Oh, a tailing mission. Not a...
Get off me, hands are grunting. And then some rain.
Whoop.
Oh God! Oh God!
Right, kid.
Stealing apples, eh?
Yeah.
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I don't, but maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
Yeah.
Quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Elwyn and Wigbert. They see everything.
Okay.
See you, Winchester. All hail the Lord of the Saxons! Ethelbert the Flea!
Oh, over here. Hey, kid.
You there, little cut purse.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your beak out, nosy. I'm starving.
Are they the two we were looking for?
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
Yep, it's these two.
God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Oh.
Do you believe in souls? Part of us that lives on with God after we die. Bishop Aelfred's path.
Alright, so she's what, this way? Heyo.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh.
Mm-hmm, definitely.
Well?
What?
Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What you looking at?
Want to die
Turn
today?
around, walk away, and you keep your insides inside.
All right, no harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite. You're dead.
Alright,
Ha! That showed them.
now tell me what I want.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
Well, I want information. I'm looking for the quill.
I'm looking for the quill. So I'm asking you, this little worker bees.
Us? Working for the quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Those were the quill's meat mops. And you sent them scurrying off with their tails between their legs.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the quill's clutches.
You know where I can find him.
Gotcha.
They come up from the sewers like rats.
Okay.
Come on, give her what you took. Maybe she can save us.
Who'd you take, kid? Ooh, a key.
Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Don't worry, no maiming will happen here. Oh, you just told me? Hilda. They can be found in the underground sewers of Wincestre. Prios Hilda, the quill. The church has no place for a woman of intelligence. This was a lesson Hilda learned early on in life. Orphaned at 6 years old, she found shelter in a monastery, but when the young male initiate spent days at study and prayer, she was banished to the kitchen. She began listening in doorways, hiding in shadows, and blackmailing monks with the secrets she learned, asking only that they teach her things of importance: reading, writing, Latin. In the church, her voracious intelligence was her undoing. In the order, it was a revelation. Bishop Aelfred saw value not only in her sharp wit, but her ruthlessness. She quickly built a network of children like herself, quick and sharp. Small hands, quick to steal. Small ears, quick to listen. No secret in Winchester is safe from the Quill's army of little spies. I mean, in a way, I get it. But it's weird how she's, in a way, wanting to undo... Like, she's trying to take away freedoms that, you know, she wanted. Oh.
I should watch out for a mousetrap.
All right.
There's never enough food. Oh, we're starving.
Oh.
Oh! I like the pretty things.
Excuse me. Pretty quick work at you. Woo! Bam! Oh, what is going on here? Thank you, but I'm clearly not playing a multiplayer game. Also, thank you for the follow.
That's her! Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. You have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
Yeah, defend her.
That's not good. Aelfred, may your roof shield me.
Quick, confirm the kill. Man, we got her. Alright. Yeah.
Come, child.
Normally they don't say much, I just leave it.
And Mother will give you a treat.
Coward! Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman.
What? What is she talking about?
What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart?
Isn't that kind of what we're trying to do, though, is to make sure that's not the
I
limit?
taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you can't. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
Yeah.
My order is the only way forward.
Is there?
It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Aelfred's slave faith is defeated.
Christianity?
And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
Good question.
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
Well, damn.
A pity.
Yeah.
Non requiescat in pace.
Hold up. Why'd she use that phrase? Isn't that Italian? Non requiescat in pace. We heard it from Ezio all the time. Then again, Italian and Latin are probably very closely related, so. I'm killing the Sikhs. Alright, where are we meeting him? Alright, we're meeting him there. Alright, fast travel. We're closer. Fisherman. Fade. Crouching. Distressed areas. Dodge. Oh, it's that way. Oh, we leveled up again. Oh, right. Got more on the rake. The rake lives in a highly religious area. Pretty cool. Do as I do. Be harsh with your charges, but only for their own good. I take no pleasure in the punishments I mete out. Come to the town where I abide with its tradition of religious learning. You will see how belief in God's wrath breeds obedience. Alrighty. Let's go meet Goodwin. And I'm hoping we can finish this just before ads, and then we get to hopefully go to the next zone. Spend some time in there.
There's drinking to be done!
Heyo!
Eivor!
Hey, Goodwin!
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides?
Yeah.
Spood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I have been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdorbanna. That's life destroyer in our dialect.
I said easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now.
For now, eh?
If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
What does the Reeve do?
What does a Reeve do exactly? Besides sniff around the king's coattails for the scent of praise.
Well, damn.
I enforce and interpret the laws here. Not man's, but God's law. The natural laws that move the world and hold it together.
Well, if it keeps you busy.
Yeah.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity.
Good,
It
good.
must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you certain the
Are you
Sikhs
sure
is
the
dead?
Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I don't believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought players and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
Okay. Attend the funeral. Watch him actually be dead. We're just being paranoid for no reason. Alright. Oh, also, because I think it's funny. Uh-oh, error 404! Alright.
If the bishop is wormmeal, then here should be the proof. Did you know Bishop Aelfred?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise.
Ooh.
Oh, poor Aelfred, scorched of face. All your woeful companions, bold, bayoneted, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping?
Oh, yeah, perfect, yes.
Okay.
A sad day for Winchester.
Maybe
Yeah.
now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
Oh, damn.
A peasant's clothes. Strange discovery in a churchyard.
Oh, you're a big man.
A stranger comes to Wember.
Oh,
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
okay.
Sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Aelfred?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Oh, Where's your friend?
What happened to him?
Sleeping. Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone hurt Leof? I saw a pile of dirty clothes just here. Is your friend Leof a beggar?
Yes, yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
Oh.
Lord Brand, my brother Aelfred. The face is burned, and his clothes don't seem to fit his frail body. It could be Wemba's friend. And this corpse's build is slight, frail. Goodwin said Aelfred was a brute.
Yeah.
His funeral is a shadow play. The Order killed an innocent, burned his face so no one could tell, and interred him in Aelfred's place. His...
Hey.
Leave me to my grief. A pretty show you have laid on here. But I know the truth.
You would dare speak to me? When my poor brother Aelfred lies cold in his shroud.
Your brother is the Sikhs, and no more dead than I am.
Heresy. My brother was the Bishop of Wincestre.
When Goodwin got too close to the truth about your brother's place in the Order, you buried him. Or rather, you buried another in his place. The poor gravedigger's friend. Burning his face so no one would know.
How did you... No, I...
Your brother is not in that crypt. Tell me where he is before more lives are lost.
I will not tell you any more. Guards!
Oh, damn.
All right, have your way. They won't do you any good.
Alright. That man's dead. Yeah, we got ads starting here in a couple minutes, so we need to be quick. Let me talk to you, please.
Why are you doing this?
Enough of this, cat and mouse. Where is your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Aelfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Aelfred?
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfred will lead us all. Risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, he intends to murder King Aelfred at the Great Hall in Wincestre. Praise to Aelfred the Sikhs. Aelfred was born into a poor but devout family of Christian settlers in the northern wilds. Devoted to his mother, he followed her everywhere. She, in turn, would hold him close and whisper wondrous stories of God's everlasting love and kindness. This made her murder at the hands of the pagan Norse raiders all the more difficult for Aelfred to bear. On that day, the Sikhs was at war with God, but only with the Order did he, find sweet revenge. He posed as God's mouthpiece in Wincestre, controlling lords and peasants from the pulpit. Or Snowface. Alright, let's get moving. Ba-ba-da, ba-da-da. Yeah, I want to see if we can get to that point before ads roll. Alright, where's the Witten? Witten Hall is more this way. Oh!
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Aelfred.
Decay of English prose has been creeping. Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfred is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds, like cockles and tare in a field of wheat. Education, wisdom, enlightened thought. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will demand of the next bishop.
He's getting close.
And so we meet to discuss all worthy candidates. and choose
I think
the
it is
man
him.
who will shepherd our flock.
The king!
Bam, yep. Aha! Alright. After this cutscene, we will have to take a break.
Shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you.
I see.
Then your people came. And God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all. And I hated him.
Well done. I thought he was going to pick that up and wield that as a weapon.
Testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's God is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle.
Well, damn.
My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
Well done.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk.
A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it.
Oh?
With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
I see. Alright. Oh, more cutscene.
Aelfred will not cheat Loki's dread daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Aelfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Alright.
Aelfred, my love!
Oh, God.
No! Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He tried to kill your
He
king.
wrapped himself in a death cloak to murder your king.
Shouldn't you rejoice at the death of a king? You are a heathen and a devil.
Well,
We
damn.
both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness, but this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot.
Oh.
Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
Okay. Alright. And with that, we will be right back.